Yo, what's up, Squatty? Now, I do want to start the new season today, but before we get into any of that, let's talk a little bit about that tell-all, shall we? Two main points, really. First and foremost, Maria is real.
Hi, my name is Maria. I'm 28 years old. I'm living in Kiev, Ukraine.
Like, I was almost convinced this woman was a hologram, and Cesar has been talking to a full-grown man with a voiceover.
Would you feel Spanish coming for you?
I mean, I was kind of close, because she basically came out and confirmed that she's been scamming this peanut brain for like a good chunk of money, and has a network of like other peanut brains, literally sitting on a peanut farm.
During this time, of course, I talk to other guys because it's normal.
Confirmed MLM pyramid scheme flex, which could stand for multi-level marketing or Maria loves money. Either or. Now, after seeing this woman in her final form, she ain't even all that. She ain't but she ain't whoa. She's kind of like, yeah, nah. Like, it's not even about her looks necessarily. Like, she could be aight, but her demeanor turns what could be Gucci Louis Prada to like Aeropostale.
I like the way how he talked to me.
Yeah, baby. Your man loves you. How I look?
Bruh.
I look sexy, you like that?
First off, I'm gonna need you to button that jacket back up. This man should be arrested on sight for violation of dress code. Buddy, your tie's about 2 foot too short for your big ol' self. This man really thought he looked like a pimp while getting pimped. That's just crazy to me. She pimped this man so hard, buddy gotta rock a mood ring. So anyway, she shows up to the tell-all, right? Basically admitting to the world that she's been legally robbing this man, and this man still don't comprendo. I am perplexed.
I just want him to move on.
I know I could just stop, but I still love you. Even if I go on and I do something else, you'll always be there, you know, because you're always like my first love.
What the hell?
Are we sure at this point that this man doesn't have some kind of learning disability? Like he's all there, you know, straight in the head, and we're not talking about the hairline. Look, he sent her more money after the Mexico trip. This man needs to be drug tested today.
But I still love you.
Stop it. Get some help.
Now, speaking of not letting go, let's go ahead and direct our attention to Mr. Jessius Maximus Meester the Maester.
Let's watch.
What the hell?
Since Darcy and I broke up, I'm doing more than ever before. I'm an actor. I'm, also coaching people.
Who is filming this? And for those who claim that Mr. Jesse's not narcissistic, please explain to me why this man seems mildly entertained by a shot of his own booty.
What the hell?
I really have no clue why the man's here besides cha-ching and clout chasing, but obviously he's the next Tony Robbins, doing massive TEDx talks and motivating the next generation.
And I've been doing a lot of speaking events about life and love with different audiences, speaking on big stages. Any questions thus far? No?
Alright, let me get this straight. This boy Jesse really flew halfway across the world to inform us about his motivational speeches to a bunch of elegant soon-to-be not here peeps. Really? You bugging. This dude had the nerve to say,
Thank you all for coming.
what are you What are you talking about? They live here. You see that dude in the back? He's a legal fossil. You think he wants to hear nonsense about follow your dreams, fall in love? The man's about a dream and a fall away from calling life alert. That's the last thing I want to hear.
Would you feel Spanish coming for you?
For 2 years straight, she's been reaching out to me. Her stories doesn't match up with reality. That is just the truth. I just want her to be happy, like truthfully. Please, if you say you moved on, then do it.
Says the man that showed up for absolutely no reason besides bragging about speaking at a retirement home. The man's about one step away from doing motivational speeches at a cemetery.
Thank you all for coming.
You is something else. I've heard Mr. Lip Singing Assassin here repeat this exact story for the past 2 years in like 20 other different media channels.
At this point, she has been contacting me over and over again. I actually picked up the phone. I was like, I just want to let you know, if you're going to keep stalking me, I'm going to file a lawsuit. She's still obsessed about me. It's sad.
This man really reading messages from December of who knows when where. You are doing too much. But he was gonna file a lawsuit because she kept texting him. You is something else. Jesse has what we call a superiority complex. There's only one person who can't get over Jesse, and that's Jesse. He's a psychology major, then he's a psychologist. Think about that. But anyways, enough talk about this guy. We're moving on to bigger and better things. Rolling season 7. Let's get it.
My name is Robert, I'm 41 years old, and I drive for a rideshare company. Whoa.
So we get our first look at Robert.
Whoa.
You can tell right off the bat, boy's about to get scammed. It's not if he's gonna get scammed, it's who's gonna be scamming him. Now, I don't know what kind of Aeropostale shirt this man's wearing, but how are you gonna start with a fresh, crispy shirt, and 2 seconds later, it look like this? Isaac New might want to revisit this new law of motion, because I am perplexed. Now, we also come to find out that this man has a son named Bryson, that he is currently parenting by himself. Mad respect for doing your thing, but that does not excuse stupidity.
Bryson's mom is not in the picture anymore. I'm glad that it happened, because if it didn't happen, I would have never met Anny. My fiance name is Anny, and she's hot.
Alright, I'm not gonna lie. From this angle, kinda looks like Asin with makeup. You might wanna recheck that. So anyways, apparently this guy met Anny on Facebook, which is now a hotspot to get your money murked.
Yo, shorty is popping. She's lit.
I mean, the man even pulled the light skin look. Good. And nobody gonna tell me that don't look like Asin with the weave.
I was like, yo, it's time to meet Anny in person. So I booked a cruise that made a stop in the Dominican Republic. Anny and I only spent 8 hours together. So right then and there, I was like, I had to have this shorty. So I asked her to marry me.
Oh my God! Oh, Jesus!
The man's officially a walking clown, joining the ranks with Mr. Caesar. I might even have to demote him from like peanut brain to like nutcase. He's that close. 8 hours. I don't even think that's considered a good night's sleep. Like, he's already betting his life and half a penny to this woman.
Popping, she's lit.
You is something else. Like, he's not confused why this man didn't fly to the DR.
Let me think.
Very questionable decision-making skills, but at least he's consistent.
I don't listen to what nobody says. I go with my heart and my mind. We applied for the K1 visa. It got approved. I haven't seen my shorty since the Dominican Republic.
I don't listen to nobody. I go with my heart and my mind. Even if that means stepping on ant pile in a burning house, and the roof about to collapse with a train shooting straight at the house, and Barney on the side singing, clean up, clean up. I don't care because I go with my heart and my mind. You sound stupid. And who's out here approving all these visas? Like, is nobody doing background checks around here? Oh look, they only spent 8 hours together? Looks good to me. Anyway, so she calls and we get a first glimpse of Anny, and she's exactly who I thought she was.
Bryson, can you stop? Wait. Anny, you ready for this?
I'm gonna have a price. But when I get there, you have to buy me an iPhone.
Exactly who I thought she was. Gold digger. She don't even look like she wants to raise this boy. When your girl starts chirping about iPhones and diamond rings, but your wallet's looking like a rhino's booty crack, that's a red flag. That's an adios, see you later, ejectocito. This man proposed in like 20 minutes without a ring. And I had the nerve to say,
My biggest fear for when Anny gets here, if it's all about money.
When I get there, you have to buy me an iPhone.
obviously this man must think he's Jason Momoa, or he just can't do simple math. But no worries, Hakuna Matata. I'll break it down for you. You propose to a woman you don't know, looking like a musty tuna, an Uber driver at 41, and indirectly forcing this woman to raise your old kid. What kind of value do you think she gets from all of this?
Let me think.
Ching-ching! Exacto. It's elementary, my dear Watson.
Anny gets here in 4 days. I can't really afford right now to get Anny a big iPhone that she wants, expensive, or really a nice ring yet. Hi, I'm looking for a piece of lingerie.
I like how he went from, yo, shawty is poppin', she lit, to, well, hello there. I'm actually here to make a purchase of some elegante lingerie with a side of Cabernet Sauvignon flushed in the finest rose petals. Please.
And do you know her size?
She got a big butt.
It's poppin', she lit.
How long did you spend with her then?
I spent it out there. I was a day out there.
Just a day?
Yeah.
See, Robert's one of those dudes who acts hard around his boys, but when you actually talk to him, he's like avocado awkward, and he can't look you in the eye.
Yeah.
Anyway, so his phone starts blowing up, and it turns out Annie's upset he's spaghetti. He didn't deliver the Benjamins.
I get a text from Anny, and she just sends me a ton of angry emoji faces, and it really pisses me off.
You promised to send me money.
Right now, I really hope Annie's not all about money.
Yeah, that makes sense. So he's hoping Annie's not all about the money, even though his phone blowing up like a Nagasaki, and it's all about the money, but he's still hoping it's not all about the money. Gold digger. I mean, at this point, Anny could probably rob a few banks, start printing her own Benjamins, and tattoo all about the money on her forehead, and this dude would probably still be like,
Annie's not all about money.
so he goes ahead and buys the lingerie, and they never tell us what happened with the money issue. I till see. Anyway, so later that day, I assume he goes out to meet with one of his boys who is adamant that he knows what Annie wants.
Bro, this is gonna be my last time really chilling before my lady get here.
I'm telling you, man, those girls in DR right now, they can play the game. They can play the game. Good. Dominican girls, all they think about is dollars, dollar signs.
Robert's like the worst friend. There's always that one dude who disappears after he gets tangled with a woman. He that dude. Now his friend's from the DR, so he knows all about the games, the culture, etc., that these women be playing. Robert's basically a free ticket, a free stepping stone up the monetary ladder.
You haven't sent her any type of money.
I send her money, but she don't ask for it.
You promised to send me money.
Until they get that green card. Once they get that green card, It's a done deal.
He don't even know Annie.
Buddy, you don't even know Annie. Mr. I propose before I even propose.
Yeah.
So pretty much like everybody else on the show, despite getting advice from like their closest peeps, you already know he ain't gonna listen.
I'm listening.
No, you ain't. So we already know where this man's gonna be. Posted up at the airport, 7 a.m. sharp, like a dummy.
You live, you learn, you crash, you burn.
Oh my God! Oh, gee!
Why do you think dummies attract scammers? Natural selection. It's elementary, my dear Watson. But hey, what do I know? I'm just sipping so. You saw that dude in the back. Fuck. God, Jesse, come on, bro. Alright. Woo. Alright. You see that dude in the back? He's a legal fossil.